Today, women play key roles in the world's largest economies. They are also trying to give their best in those positions. A few examples are Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen, Commerce Secretary Gina Raymondo, and Trade Representative Catherine Tai, who hold high positions in US President Joe Biden's administration. Interestingly, many of Biden's financial advisors are women. 48% of cabinet-level officials are women, and the change already reflects in the economy. The changes that women bring when they spearhead initiatives are very clear. Societies, economies, and the world become better, Georgieva said, citing research reports from the IMF and other organizations. The American Psychological Association has found that in the US, COVID-19 deaths have been lower in states where women are governors. Last week, Biden unveiled a $2.3 trillion development plan that would set aside $400 billion for the care economy. The money was earmarked to promote home community-based work that cares for children and adults. Usually, governments won't pay enough attention to this area where most women work. In experts' opinion, women leaders can bring a new perspective to economic policy. When you are different from the rest of the group, you can see situations differently, says Rebecca Henderson, a professor at Harvard Business School. In the past 50 years across the world, 57 women have been either presidents or prime ministers. But until recently, men used to control institutions that take financial decisions. Outside the US, Christine Lagarde, a woman, is behind the European Central Bank, which has a $2.8 trillion balance sheet. Kristalina Georgieva is the co-founder of the International Monetary Fund, which has a $1 trillion loan capacity. Okonjo-Iweala is the head of the World Trade Organization. 10 years ago, men used to occupy these positions. The list does not end here. Finance ministers in 16 countries are women, and 14 central banks are safe in women's hands. Women's empowerment is a relief to the collapsed economy. According to IMF, bringing back women who lost their jobs after the COVID will boost India's GDP by 27%.